And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another MLB play-by-play. Today, we got the Braves and the Dodgers. If you're a Braves fan, good God, all help your soul. Obviously, the Dodgers coming into this one going 7-0 on the season. Well, you have the Braves 0-6. Ugh. But anyways, we'll look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. To all my Braves fans out there, you got Ozzy Albies leading off. Ozuna hitting second, the designated hitter. Third baseman Austin Riley hitting the third. Matt Olson hitting the cleanout spot. You got Brian De La Cruz into the 5 spot. Allen at the 6th. Stuart Fairchild hitting 7th. You got catcher Tromp will hit in the 8th spot. And then you got White rounding up at the bottom of the order for the Braves. And we got Bryce Elder on the bump. And knowing how I've seen a lot of Braves fans kind of don't have usually, and going back to the last couple of years, never, especially last year, never really had too much faith in Bryce Elder. But taking on Blake Snell throws out the first pitch, and that is chopped foul by Ozzy Albies. No balls and 1 strike here with the 8:39 first pitch here on the East Coast, 5:39 on the West. And the 0-1 from Blake Snell kicks and deals. That's a bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike at 94 off that fastball. So last season for Ozzy Albies, hitting in 99 games, 251 with 10 homers with 53 ribbies. And the 1-1 from Snell just misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike. What's going on, Daniel? So counts 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch. As chopped on the ground to short. Betts has it. Easy play for out number 1. So 1 away here in the top of the first. So 7 strikeouts, 1 jumbo jack for those who are my West Coast people. And now we got the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. But looking at the career Ks per night all time, Blake Snell leads with 11.2, then Chris Sale at 11.1. Same with Robbie Ray. And the first pitch to Ozuna, that's in there, a 94 in the corner. No balls in the strike. And the 0-1, that's a bit outside. Nope, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And out there goes my ear starts to itch. And the 1-1 from Snell, that's in there at 95 at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But this season for the Braves, offense are last with them averaging 1.5 runs a game. So far, and also last in Major League Baseball in runners in scoring position with 1 for 34. And the 1-2, that is a bit low. A little bit change up for ball 2. So evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And so far, the 8th pitch of this inning for Snell. And the 2-2 pitch. That's a bit outside, 3-2. And the thing is, too, with Snell, from what I've seen the last handful of years, dude's got good stuff, but at times it's very wild. And the 3-2 pitch to Ozona's chopped foul. So a little bit of fastball just below the zone. 2 still holds. My eyes starts to itch. And the 3-2 pitch once more to Ozuna is a curveball low for ball 4. And that's kind of the big slight issue with Snell at times. He has a tendency to walk. I say a lot of batters, obviously, but usually on his worst games, usually 4 or 5. At sometimes I've seen him at worst. Then again, one time I've seen someone walk 9, and that's just been inside to Austin Riley. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 to Riley. That's Oh boy, I know Snell said, "Where the hell was that?" And I know Dave Roberts is hot too. I mean, technically, that is a strike. Now, there's a lot of times when I see why fans do want to see the ABS system, hopefully in the major leagues, because of shit like that. And the 2-0. And that is Sky to the medium deep left, and that'll be caught for out number 2 by Kike Hernandez. So 2 away here in the top of the first. Yeah. What's going on, Janelle? And the first pitch to Olsen. It's bet high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So far last season, not the best. A little bit of a down year for Olsen, 247, the 790 OPS, but on the season, 3 for 18. And the 1-0 by Snell that is fouled back, and it's going to find the seats. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, probably one of the most ugliest errors that I've ever seen from Mookie Betts. That's short. And the 1-1. Yoss misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Kicks and deals from Snell. High curveball for ball 3. So that's 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's going back to what I said about the walk issue with Snell. He's in his strikes is from his first pitch strikes at times can be inconsistent. And the 3-1 pitch. That is low, ball 4, and that is the second walk issued by Blake Snell on the night. I mean, his walk, yeah. That's kind of what you're going to get out of Snell. As either have a high strikeout game, and at times you're going to see some walks. But hey, I mean, it's hard. But knowing, and now we got Brian De La Cruz, former Miami Marlin, and also former Pittsburgh Pirate as well, to take on Blake Snell in his first at bat. Kicks and deals on the first pitch. First pitch, high breaking ball for first strike 1. No balls in the strike. So far, 0 for 12 in the series against the Dodgers. And the 0-1, that's in there, 95 at the knees, no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, and that's kind of where the and the 0-2, that is chopped on the ground to 30. Muncy and that is dug out. No, that is going to be a little bit wild. And the first run goes to the Braves. And better. And I mean, look, that's kind of what you want to. Even with to play against a good team, you put the ball in play, make them put the pressure on themselves. It's like Kike will be at the first. Looks like Freddie Freeman's got the night off. And the first pitch to Allen, that's in there at 94, no balls and a strike. And not really much going on from Nick Allen. Nothing too special. $175 in last season for 41 games. And the 0-1, and it's just as bad outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mm-mm-mm. And the 1-1 pitch. That's chop foul. No, one ball and two strikes on actually on Nick Allen. Right now, the number 6 hitter in the Braves lineup, who this season, I mean, I get it. I don't like. That's the thing too. No one tried to panic too early, but if let's just say I'll talk more on that in just a bit. And the 1-2 pitch. That is lined down to the left. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And De La Cruz, and he's going to slide. And he gets gunned down at the plate for out number 3. A little bit of aggressive by the third base coach. However, the Braves tack on 2 runs. There's only on 1 hit. But anyways, go to the bottom of the first. Like I was saying, like the way I can see if any Braves fans is going to panic, or at least in a way, like if let's just say if they go 0-10, 0-20, and somewhere around in that range. Like I said, this is hypothetical because the way I look at it, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you do have, which is kind of crazy, the fact that we don't see runners. But really looking how especially how this Braves is, they're running. I mean, especially today, they're running a good. I say good chunk, but I would say a good portion of the lineup is just just some mediocrity. Major league players. I mean, guys like De La Cruz. I mean, he's average. I mean, just slightly above average. I mean, the only stars you have in the lineup is your top 4. But we look at from 5 to 9, it doesn't inspire too much confidence, especially knowing the fact that you have a tendency to, or having struggles of trying to put in consistent run hits together. Scoring runs doesn't really seem to be the problem with Atlanta. The problem that I see, and from what I've been hearing and seeing from a couple of people that I know personally or Braves fans, runners in scoring position, and just there's a lot of shit that's going wrong. It's going straightly wrong with the Braves. But anyways, we go to the bottom of the first. Dodgers now down 2. But knowing how talented the Dodgers roster is, that seems. I said, well, basically say, well, time for a challenge, an easy challenge. Now looking at the Dodgers lineup, for my Dodger fans out there, you got Shohei Ohtani leading off, Mookie Betts, the shortstop, hitting second, Teoscar Hernandez hitting third, Michael Conforto in the cleanup spot, Will Smith behind the plate doing the catching, hitting 5th, Tommy Edman in the outfield, hitting 6th, Max Muncy, the third baseman, hitting 7th, Kike Hernandez hitting 8th, and then you got Andy Pages hitting 9th. Now got Bryce Elder and delivers the first pitch to Ohtani, is in there at 88. No balls in the strike. So last season, 2-5 with a 6.52. And that is chopped on the ground, foul. Now, I'll know that. This is Ohtani and check and see if he broke his bat. But so far this season, the 7 games, a 280 average, 2 homers, 2 runs batted in. Also has 7 walks and 2 stolen bases. Good God. And the 0-2. That is fouled back. Still holds no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I mean, looking at Elder stuff, it's just normal, above average stuff. And the 0-2 once more. That is chopped on the ground to first. Olsen underhands it out to Bryce to cover, and Elder cover the first. 1 away here to the bottom of the first. And that's another thing, too, that the Braves, so far, a year and a half, can never catch a break with the injury bug. But now we got Mookie Betts. And the first pitch. That's in there at 91. And look at the pitch arsenal for Bryce Elder. Relies on the sinker, the slider. Sinker mostly at 40, almost 43%, 31% of the slider, 13% of the changeup, and 12.5% on the fastball. Just misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Mookie Betts. And that is bounced in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Look at that nice dodge. I will admit this too. Not a fan of, like I said, I can appreciate the Dodgers. And also, I love Dodger blue. One of my other favorite colors too. And the 2-1. That's chopped on the ground up the middle. Always has it. And that's going to be easy play for out number 2 with 2 away. So far, very efficient from Bryce Elder. And obviously, Elder asking for a new ball. And that's what you're going to we'll get from Bryce Elder. It's just strictly ground balls. Now, the only issue at times that Bryce Elder runs into is a lot of trouble. But the first pitch to Teoscar Hernandez, take a healthy hat, no balls, 1 strike. But yeah, the thing with Bryce Elder, I mean, from what I've seen, especially in the last year and a half, his stuff is The 0-1 inside at 92. No ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, and that's one of the things too that I don't worry with Elder, but at the same time, it's like he has to locate. Just missed outside, 2 balls and a strike. That should have been that's an easy 50-50 pitch if I ever saw one. But looking at Dodgers as a team, they're second in the major leagues with 15 home runs as a team. That is swung on a miss, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we get time called before with Hernandez from Teoscar, kind of get everything reset at the moment. So counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch from Elder. That is swung on a miss, strike 3. That is the first strike of the night. Top of the second we go. Dodgers still hold 2-0, and Snell go back to work. And also, while we're looking in commercial break, also shout out to everyone that is tuning in tonight. For those who are wondering where's Tyler, Tyler will not be joining me tonight. To be honest, he's doing a lot of some stuff too. And for those who do follow him on TikTok, kind of explained everything that's been going on. But that being all said, but look at the scores so far, just up to this point tonight. Boston holding 3-0 in the top, going in the top of the 9th over the Baltimore Orioles. Phillies up 3-1 over the Rockies, and Yankees fans, oh Lord, down 4-0 with 2 right now to the Arizona Diamondbacks. But so far, I would say it's been one heck, but also at the same time been a weird. I don't know. It's really hard to describe how the start of the season has gone. Having a guy like Rafael Devers being, especially tonight, actually broke his over 21 hitless streak. But before that, not looking good. You also had the Marlins somehow playing some pretty good baseball. Which that's now, yes, I get it, and I know it's early. Shit can happen. The Mets really don't look that impressive in terms of what I've seen, and that's not taking away the talent that they have in terms of what they have, especially roster wise. But the fact of the matter is that you have them struggling against the Marlins, which I kind of do want to put into question a little bit, because and I think this is going to apply to any team that plays the Marlins. You should be just blowing that damn team out, anyways. Because let's be real, there's nothing with the Marlins that really inspires confidence, especially and it's also crazy for me to say that. Let's be real, Florida's not. I get it. You got the spring training facilities down there, but I still can't consider Florida a baseball state. Knowing that the Rays, they can be good, but at the same times, they're not that impressive. They're cheap to spend. I would say worse than the A's, but that's a whole different conversation. But Anyways, though, out of the 27 total people, that is up in here as well. Go to the top of the second, and the first pitch to Snell to kick off the second, and Fairchild will bunt it out to third, and that's going to throw it away. That is the second error. Oh boy, that is the second error committed by the Dodgers. So, and well, Stuart Fairchild reaches on an error. Yeah, and I'll be honest too. Nothing. And the first pitch, that is just barely clipped the strike zone. No balls and a strike to Trump, the catcher, right now for tonight's ball game. No balls and a strike. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. That is swung on a miss, and that squirts away, and that's gonna be a pass ball. Okay, so now it's a foul. Okay, so the ruled as a foul ball. And man, Muncie with 2 errors on so far early in this ball game. Now it kind of makes me wonder, like, even right off the top of the knee, part of that shin pad. Lord Almighty. And the 0-2 from Snell, that is in the dirt. And yep, and and that's going to be a pass ball. And Stuart Fairchild takes second base. So now the Braves actually get something going with runners in scoring position. And the 1-2. That is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's the 31st pitch so far from Snell after having a 25 pitch first. Oh boy. I mean, and worst, maybe he goes 60, depending if Snell's going to be efficient and actually can be consistent with the strikes. And the 1-2, that is an foul ball from Trump. Still holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So now the count's now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Trump. And the pitch. That is low. 3-2. Oh boy, I think this is going to be like I said, I'm not going to be panicking too soon if I'm a Dodger fan, but I would say the way up to this point and the 3-2, that's in there. Call strike 3. That's the first strikeout of the evening for Blake Snell, who at times, like, I don't know, like he just seems to fall behind a lot in counts rather than stay ahead. It's a straight old fastball, and then right at the knees, nothing too fancy. So now we got Eli White takes the first pitch, swings and misses. No balls and a strike. That's a good curveball. And the 0-1. That is low. Little back foot curveball. So opposition for the curveball last season, all really good numbers for Snell. And the 1-1, that is bunt to the opposite end. Oh, that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be another run for the Braves. Never mind. Now got. Yeah, that was a no man's land. Mm-mm-mm. So, and now it turns to the top of the order with Ozzy Albies. So far, ground out his first time up. And the first pitch to Albies. That is breaks his bat to straightaway center. And, and that is a 1-run score. Is he? And 3-0. And now White goes to third. Mm-mm-mm. So, yeah, the wind looked like that carried. Oh, just right off the tip of the glove. I mean, they also have to give effort. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those rough games. Now we got a bit of a meeting on the mound. Let's see. Smith is trying to might have to calm this boy down. All right, so 39 pitches so far up to this point in the ball game. 3-0. That is rough. And the first pitch to Ozuna is a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. That is high, 95. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh boy. This is not gonna be doing too much. And the 2-0. That is a bit low and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And 3-0. That's a bit outside. Ball 4. That's the third walk for Blake Snell. And this is, like I said before, this is what you're going to get out of Snell. And so we got bases loaded, 1 out. And now we got the pitching coach now to come out. And yeah, that one surprised me. Yeah. So we got bases loaded, top of the second, 1 out, 3-0. How much more worse can it see? And the first pitch to Riley, that's inside, ball 1. And the 1-0. As fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That is high. 2 balls and a strike. Oh boy. This is not what you want to see if you're a Dodgers fan. And the 2-1. That's high. 3-1. Mm. And the 3-1. That's fouled off. 3-2. So now we got the 3-2. And here comes the pitch. As popped up. And foul territory. Kike underneath will make the catch for out number 2. So I got 2 away with the bases loaded. Down 3. So Matt Olson so far walked tonight and also part of one of the 3 runs scored. And the first pitch. That is low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That's in there. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, but looks like Snell is. Yeah, I don't know. Look, not saying he doesn't look right up. I know mentally he's. Oh my lord! Now it's 2-1. Boy, Tony. I don't know where Tony. That's a strike all damn day if I ever saw one. Yeah, I say just shake it off. 2-1. That's high. 3-1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So look at the pitch usage: 27 fastballs, 11 curveballs, 8 changeups right now, and right now 6 sliders so far tonight. So far thrown by Snell. So far, just in this inning, and the 3-1 swung on a miss at 95. Now the count now runs forward, and the runners will be off and going on this pitch. Because one mistake, and it's going to get very ugly. And the 3-2, and the runners will be off. And that'll be fouled back at 96. Count still holds full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So count still holds full. 3-2. And time for pitch number 56. Snell kicks and deals it. That is fouled off. Still holds full. Still 3-2. And the 3-2. That is lined out to left, and that's over the head. 1 run scores. It looks like it'll be clearing the bases. Nope, it'll be just 2 run score. That is rough. And that's old. No balls and a strike on Brian De La Cruz. So for 0 for 1 reached on the air by Muncy. And that is lined out to short for out number 3. So bottom of the second we go. Now the Dodgers. Now they got a bit of a mountain to climb. Already down 5, going to the bottom of the second. So for really mid inning. Be honest, like I said, Snell, I wouldn't say he's not a model of inconsistency, but you just have these tendencies to where he falls most of the time. I would say he falls behind in a lot of counts like he's in. Now, yes, I would say that inning he has gotten squeezed on some pitches from from the home plate umpire. I will admit, I will say that, but at the same time, but it's I guess you could say it's a bit of an ugly thing to watch. Hmm. Anyways, and obviously look at some MLB flashbacks to earlier in the month for the month of March. Mm-mm-mm. All right, time for the bottom of the second, man. This man, that fucking burger looks so good. The fact that we don't fucking the East Coast don't have a Jack in the Box is mind-boggling. Anyways, gonna be now the and the first pitch by Elder that is bit outside. Oh, what in the well, well, a little bit help from the home plate umpire. No balls and a strike. Hot, little another fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That's in there on the corner. 1-2. And that's fouled back. 1 ball. Still holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That is high. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled off. Still holds 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. That's high 3-2. And the 3-2. That is low ball four. And first walk issued by Bryce Elder here tonight. And now we got the catcher, Will Smith. So far this season, 471 with a homer, 5 runs batted in, the 625 on base. And that has popped up behind the first base bag to shallow right. Oh, a nice grab by Matt Olson for out number 1 on the night. Yeah, and that's the thing too, especially now with how the wind is operating in Dodger Stadium, and as they pointed out, you're gonna see a lot of circus catches, and seeing the ball carry. And the first pitch to Edmonds in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 and no strikes. And Tommy Edmonds so far this season has hit safely in every game. Hit so far with a 250 batting average, which is, I think, by most standards, average. And the 1-0. That's in there. Nice sinker at 90 miles an hour, evens the count. And the 1-1. And the 2-1. Just something. Okay. Should be 2-2, but now it's 3-1. I'll be walking back to the dugout on that one because that's definitely a strike. And the 3-1. And Edmund to straightaway center field. That's going to carry, and that is gone. 2-run tater tot from Tommy Edmund. And that's an issue, like I said before, with Elder, especially if you looked at how last year went. He does get himself into some trouble, as I like to point out. That was just a good swing from Tommy Edmund. And the first pitch to Muncy is low, 1 ball, no strike. And that is lined on the nice little 1 hop to second for out number 2. And Max Muncy, so far, the only lone guy to have 2 errors tonight. Not wrong on that. Now let's see what Kike Hernandez, the first baseman, will have against Elder, who delivers the first pitch. A little help from Randez. Tony Randez, a no ball and a strike. That is swung on a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Chopped on the ground to the third and gobbled up by Riley. Easy play for out number 3. So 2 innings in the books. The Dodgers get 2 back. Now it's a 5-2 ball game going at the top of the third. I'll be back after commercial. Oh boy, there ain't wrong on that. Let's take a look. So 5-2 after 2 winnings. Thought it would be. But yeah, shout out to Daniel Berry. Shout out to my boy John L. Shout out to everyone who's actually tuning in for other YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I definitely appreciate it as well. Because I know Tyler would be here to me. And yes, for the anyways though. Oh Lord. Of course, shit has to go sideways with my Wi-Fi hat, doesn't it? Anyways, hopefully I'm not being too little bulky here and there. Man, showed the first of 2 errors by Muncie. I was back in the first, and also this little bunt. Holy fucking internet decided to cut out on me, which is the worst thing to fucking do. Anyways, 2 quick outs, and so far up to 65 pitches for Snell here through 2 in the third. So looking at pitches by inning, 26 in the first, 33 in the second, which was so far currently his worst inning to. And now we have 6 pitches so far this inning, and that's high. 2 balls, no strikes. And here comes the 2-0 from Snell. That is popped. That is shot up sky high in the shallow right center, and then be caught for out number 3. So, very clean. First clean inning for Snell. So, still 5-2. Dodgers over the Braves. But still, man, like Jesus. All right, anybody? Shout out to the $62 people that's open this biatch. All right. Anyways, though. Uh, so bottom three we go. Still 5-2. Oh Lord, my fucking. And looking at some of the Dodgers flashbacks when these two teams play, looking at Andy Pieheads going yard. Now we got Andy Pieheads in the top of the order coming up for the LA Dodgers, now down 3 here at the bottom of the third. And the first pitch takes the first pitch high, breaking ball, no balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That is swung on a miss. 0-2. And the 0-2. Outside 1-2. And so far, with Bryce Elder, man, being efficient. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. That is foul. So far, 136, sorry, on the year or early in the season for Andy Pieheads. And here comes the 1-2. That is low in the dirt. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's going on, RQ? Yeah, I mean, well, 2 errors by Max Muncy. I can see why the freaking Dodgers have him as a DH. Dude can't field for shit. Just outside. 3-2. And I will be honest, Tony Randazzo, man, on certain 50-50 pitches, you got to at least do, man, that's in there. Call strike 3. That's strikeout number 2 for Bryce Elder. Yeah, that's just wait in the corner. Well, I'm not surprised, but no judgment there. Because, to be honest, I mean, ever since when the month of March came in, I just fell out with the NBA this year. Anyways, the first pitch to Ohtani is outside, high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That is healthy hack by Ohtani. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hang on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Freaking my grandfather called me at the worst possible time. But anyways, all right, where do we? Okay, so it's still 5-2. We're going. Now it's top of the four. Going to the top four. Lord Almighty. But yeah, so apologies on that front. Because good Lord, because no one because he's a Philly sports fan too. Anyways, so now getting back to the action here. First pitch, and that is going to be easy can of corn for Pages. One away here in the top of the fourth. So, hey, one pitch, one out, gets the job done all the damn time. And the first pitch to Albies, that is fouled back. No balls in the strike. So for 1 for 2 on the night. Did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire, who has not been good tonight behind the plate, if I'm going to have to be honest. And the 0-2, that is swung on a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Snell. Look at the slow-mo cam. It just... And the first pitch to Ozuna, that is low, 1 ball and no strikes. I mean, 2 walks tonight with the run scored. And the 1-0. Oh, my Lord. Like, seriously. Tony Randazzo's zone is garbage. Well, so 1-1 is the 2-0. Okay, now that, not the same spot, but the same, like how much lower can you get, dude? That's what I want to fucking know. And the 2-1. That is low, 3-1. I have, but the thing is too, Arku, I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of Cubs games, which that's kind of my fault. Well, partially me and Tyler's fault. That's in there, strike 2. Man, I was going to think we'll try looking for his third walk of the day. Not so fast there, buddy boy. And that's just straight paint. Oof, barely at 94. And the 3-2. And that's ball 4. And Lord, where is that? That's just a bit insane. That's the 4th walk issued for Snell. I mean, at this point, I'd start getting the bullpen up. And the first pitch to Riley, that is lined to the left for a base hit, and that's going to get 2 more runs. So I got runners on first and second, 2 men going. At some point, that was just a good piece in by Riley. Oh boy. So now we got Matt Olson, who's 1 for 1 with the walk, a double, has 2 RBIs, and also a run score going. And the first pitch to Olson, that is lined on the nice pick, and that's out number 3. So bottom four. Here we go. So 5 hits on 5 runs for the Braves, 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. I mean, but seriously, dude. Oh my goodness. What's the pit? Mm. Anyways, though, looking at some MLB flashbacks for the month of March, especially late March. Wait, where are you? Anyways, though, I mean, sure. I mean, or could. I mean, like I said, I mean, if it works out for the Kyle Tucker, work out for the Cubs, which is great. The problem that I see with that, and this applies to if the Cubs even want to retain him, but I mean, shit. All right, Friday 11. That was a great play by Tommy Edman. And the first pitch from Elder. Nice sinker at 91. No balls and a strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Yep. Solely in the division. The 0-1, that is 0-2. And Hernandez is 0 for 2. And we got a pitch clock violation. And that's gonna be now it's gonna go 1 and 2. And couldn't done again in time. That's low 2 and 2. And that's pitch number 52. And the kicks and deals. That's shot foul. Still holds 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 5 on runs. And looks now we got Kasperius now warming up in the pen for the Dodgers. No surprise there. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3 from Bryce Elder. Even though looking, unfortunately, what can we do? Like I said, I'm not holding my breath on Walker. I know how bad he is. The dude has not been the same, and God knows how long it is his entire MLB career. But I mean, as low 1 ball, no strikes. And then at the same point, too, Star Wars, you also got to realize too, I'm starting to really, I'm ready to whenever Painter comes up because I'm starting to believe I think Ranger needs to go to the pen, and that's high 2-0. By the way, still holds two balls, no strikes on Michael Conforto. Damn. And the 2-0. That's in there. 2-1. Right in the nitro. Took a strike in the nitro zone. Okay. Not gonna question it, but I guess you could say, take it to gives you a strike. And Conforto to straightaway center field. That's gonna go, and that is gone. Solo tater tot from Michael Conforto. Yeah, I would say, dude, Sosa's been playing fucking fantastic. I mean, at this point, it's hard to take him out of the damn lineup. That's gonna be probably the hard part. No, I will say, I can see it this way. I would say have Bohm sit for a game and let Sosa play third. Maybe that's just me. Because it seems like Bohm is kind of meh. And the first pitch that's in there. No balls and a strike. So it's a 5-3 ball game. And just misses for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Will Smith, who's 0 for 1, who fouled out his first time up. And did he go? Yes, he did. No, apparently not. So the count's now okay. So I was wrong. The count's now 2-1. Now we got the 2-1 pitch. Elder kicks and deals. That is a bit low too. Okay, so it was right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I mean, shoot, guys, 6'6" can't even fucking. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'll say just sit him for a game. Sit him tomorrow. And that is line to the left center for a base hit for Will Smith. So now you got the tying run now coming to the plate for the Dodgers. And now you got Tommy Edman, his first time up, went yard with the 2-run shot. Well, we'll see how that goes. And get pelted with sunflower seeds on this part of the celebration. I'd love to see it. Even though I will say sweet and spicy is my number one favorite flavor of sunflower seeds. And the first pitch to Edman is low, 1 ball, no strikes. And that is inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Tommy Edman. And then I got Rick Krantz now to come talk to his young guy. So they try to get to the bullpen stirring. I mean, yeah, that is surprising to say. The fact that Rojas is actually doing better with the bat than I would have. Because here's the thing with Rojas. I mean, if he could just be consistent what he's doing, I'm okay with what he's doing. So I think that's going to help, say long term. Yeah, because I mean, look, Rojas is never going to give you the power. He may pop 1 or 2 home runs at the most. But the way how Rojas has been using the bat so far, I love it. Anyways, counts down 2 balls, no strikes. On Tommy Edman. Anyways, though. And yeah, for those who are wondering, yes, we have more UFC fights coming up, especially Saturday the 12th. And after that, we got a couple on May May 10th and the June 7th. And the 2-0 just misses inside 3-0. You got Max Muncy, who, well, we'll see how he does with the bat, but I mean, and the 3-0. That is high ball 4. That's going to bring Max Muncy up with 2 men on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. It's a 2-run lead for the Braves. So yeah. Looks like now Max Muncy's going with the torpedo bat. Well, we'll find out. I mean, bad's an understatement for a team that is, well, tonight has been not been that bad with runs of scoring position, but going in so far as a series, one, as they mentioned before they put up 5 runs, 130 for 34. And Max Muncy just got off the hands, and that's Fairchild making the catch for out number 2. I don't know, man. It's up 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. And now we got Kike Hernandez and the first pitch. That's in there, painting the corner. 91 on the fastball, 1 no balls, 1 strike. So far, 0 for 1 here tonight. And we got ducks on the pond and the pitch. That is chopped on the ground. That's going to be nice slide of play by Trump for out number 3. Oh, boy. And, well, top 5 we go. So far, Bryce Elder, despite giving up 3 runs, looks pretty good. Oh, my Lord. I know my boy Slitta. I think he's live. If I'm not mistaken, too. Let me just take a look. See, kind of give an idea. See how my boy Slitta's doing. Because knowing, boy, like I've never. Well, let's say I've never collaborated with him personally, but I mean the fact that knowing him being his real, especially in terms of the Atlanta sports fans, I've know not just in the just on the YouTube space, does it. And I know my boy Max doing the Diamondbacks and the Yankees, who, well, yeah. So I want to see. Oh, where is it? Well, it looks like mine might be the only one loaded for the Braves and Dodgers today. Yep. That is yeah. Shout out my boy Slitta. Boy, looking all right. Top 5 we go with. Actually, speaking of which, I wonder. Looking at that. So far tonight's probably the so far only late night game tonight. Do not. Yeah, damn. Yeah, because shot. Yep, and Snell is done for the day. 2 walks, 4 Ks. Not the swing and miss stuff that. And the first pitch from Casparius. And oh Lord, that is bad. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That's high. 1-2. That's swing and a miss, strike 3. That is strikeout number 1 for Ben Caspary. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Oh, that's a good curveball. And the first pitch takes the first pitch, breaking ball, no balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That is high. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Nick Allen, who's 1 for 2 on the night. And the 1-1 to Allen. That's high. 1-2-1. And the 2-1. That is swung or missed. 95 right by the bat of Nick Allen. Now it's 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch from Ben Casparius. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. That is strikeout number 2. At 96 right on the hands. That's a good spot. I will say that. I'll tell you that much. And the first pitch, that is lined on the ground to third. Muncy, easy hop out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go with the Braves. Bottom 5 we go. So 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Dodgers. 5 runs, 5 hits for the Braves. And obviously, and the Dodgers and Philly will be going at it. And obviously, for those who have seen it last year, really kind of Phillies kind of really took care of smart business. Damn. Against the Braves, not the Braves, against the Dodgers. Sorry, it's been a long fucking day. I'll tell you that much. But I mean, but yeah, looks like there's gonna be a lot more MLB games we're gonna be doing. Because I know Tyler, for those who have not seen his TikTok, not gonna go into too much detail, but he's going to miss some time. Being anyways, though. Anyways, man. Oh, Lord Almighty. All right. So we go bottom 5. And obviously Tuesday, April 15th, going to be the Jackie Robinson jersey for the first 40,000 attendance. 7:10 first pitch against the Rockies. So now I got Andy Pages to lead the bottom of the 5th. Still down 2. And then looking at nice sold out crowd at Dodger Stadium, and also great sunlight on the West Coast. And now we got former Philly and Pirate or wherever else he's fucking been. De Los Santos, good grief. That's first pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah. And the 1-0. That is low. 2-0. And the 2-0. That is chopped on the ground. Foul. Now it's 2-1. Now Andy Pages ahead of the count. And here comes the 2-1 pitch from De Los Santos. That's inside and it hits him. Yeah, it definitely hit the elbow guard. So that's going to bring the top of the order with Shohei Ohtani, who tonight got 96 running. That's why I thank God for it. And that is fouled off. No balls in the strike. And that is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And De Los Santos with the count even. And the pitch. That is swung on a miss. 1-2. Boy, freaking Ohtani taking some G hacks today. Boom. He's yanking his head out. Now it's 1-2. And the pitch. That is low. 2-2. And the 2-2. Ohtani lines it into dumps it into the right for a base hit, and that's going to put Pages going to third, and he slides in. Just somehow he avoided oversliding the third base bag. Runners on the corners for the Dodgers. Nobody out. And Dino Santos still is ass as ever. And now we got Mookie Betts with an opportunity. And we get the first engagement from De Los Santos. And and slow 1-0. Oh, and that's a double play. That is unfortunate. Just over aggressive. That is unfortunate. And that's getting thrown away. And Ohtani goes to second on another error, and their first error of the night. And that's in there. No balls and a strike. Match fouled off the hands. 0-2. Despite being a 5-3 ball game, this has been very fucking sloppy. And I got kind of Florida waiting on deck with two going. And the pitch. And that whole good cut. Still holds no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Top 6 we go. Yep. 5 innings in the books. Again, Lord Almighty. Oh, my Lord. So, looks like Bryce Elder will not qualify. So far, his finishes this night 4 innings, 3 runs, 2, and with a 6, and finished with a 6.57 ERA. Oh, Jesus. And De Los Santos, well, did his job, but at the same point, but yeah. And whoop, on the top of the 6. And the first pitch. just been inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Trump. It'll be Trump, White, and then top of the order for the Braves here in the top of the 6th. Chadwick Trump 0 for 2 and the 1-0 pitch. That is high at 94. And Trump now still having the count 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. That's outside 3-0 at 97. And the 3-0, that is ball 4. Now I got Michael Harris the second. Slate. So Michael Harris the center will pinch hit for Eli White. Mm. This happens in the middle of the season. It's just a bad week. But it happens right now, and it's a disaster. There's no body of work to frame it against. This one from Desperius. And the first pitch is out high. 1 ball, no strikes. He's got to think he's extra insane. He's chosen this life. He's chosen it 49 separate seasons. Started out as a minor league catcher in the Atlanta system. It was not very good. And the 1-0. That's in there. 91. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hank Aaron was the farm director at that time, which is an amazing story in itself. Great sports of all time becomes the farm director. But he goes up to Snell. And the 1-1. Oh boy. I don't know where Michael Harris was swinging at that 97 mile an hour here, up way up out of zone 1 and 2. Yep. And the 1-2. That is lined out to center, left, right, center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So that's going to be a first 2 aboard for the Braves with nobody out. Lord almighty. All righty. All right. And then we got Ozzy Albies to turn the lineup over here at the top of the 6th. And the first pitch. That is lined into left for a base hit. And that's going to load the bases. And now let's see what and Marcel Ozuna with an opportunity. So Snicker, 11th season as the Braves manager, 6 NL East titles. Now, yes, I know last year, me and Tara kind of talked about this a bit more than once. Because I feel like our freaking NL East title kind of felt fluky. And Ozuna's still 0 for 0 with 3 walks. That's in the dirt. And that's going to be not far enough for the runner to score from third. So 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, so smart by Trump not to run himself out. So, anyways, and the 1-0. And that just gets underneath. And Pajes will make the catch, gets behind it, and nice throw. Nice little cut off by the first baseman. Kike Hernandez holds the runners at the bases. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. And that's Pawheads. I mean, the dude's got an arm. All right, now we got Ostermeyer, who's another. No one. That was a threat. And the first pitch, that is fouled back. No balls, one strike. And the 0-1. That's in the painted at 95. 0-2. And the 0-2. That's high. 1-2. That's up at 97. And the 1-2. That's low. 2-2. Now challenge him or try to get force a double play. And the pitch. Outside 3-2. Oh boy. Yep. And the 3-2. And there, call strike 3. I'll take a strikeout too. That'll do it. That's the third strikeout for Kasperius. Yeah, I mean, clip the zone. Can't really do very much on that. Yes. The first pitch a bit backdoor breaking ball. Close. No, 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That's foul popped up. And Betts will make the catch for out number 3. And Kasperius gets out of a bases loaded jam. Oh boy. Okay, what the hell is going on? All right, Jesus Christ, dude. Tonight's just not been my night for technology, has it? Lord, oh goddamn mighty. All right. I need to cease. All righty. Damn, Hello Kitty. Okay. I guess. So Conforto to lead it off. Then it'll be Conforto, Smith, and the Tommy Edman. So if you're a Dodgers fan, you're probably asking, you're probably not screaming at the TV, but at least wondering, can we get something going? And the first pitch, that's in there. No balls on a strike. It looks like we got Pierce. Now we got Pierce Johnson ahead of the count. That's inside. One ball, no, and one strike. And Harris the second will play center. And the 1-1 from Pierce Johnson. That's fouled back. 1-2. And the 1-2. That's high. 2-2. And the 2-2. That is held up 3-2. All righty. Shout out to the 99 up in here. And we got the 3-2 ready to come. And Johnson kicks and deals. And it's outside ball 4. Tonight, that's the second walk that Conforto has taken tonight. And now we got Will Smith. They now got the tie and run. So for 1 for 2, it now has a 10-game hit streak. Now that's a career high for Will Smith. And the first pitch. It's in there. No balls and a strike. That doesn't surprise me. They're Star Wars. And the 0-1. Oh, miss a hanger. 0-2. Love the swing. We just completely goddamn missed it. And the 0-2 from Pierce Johnson. Did he go? Nope, he held up since the first base umpire. Now it's 1-2. I don't know. I think he went. And the 1-2. And excuse me, foul ball. Still holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch once more. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 1 for Pierce Johnson. The good old fastball underneath the hands. So now we got Tommy Edman. He's already got a 2-run homer and a walk. And the first pitch to Edman. Smoked on the ground for the base hit. And Conforto goes first to third, and he gets thrown out. Oh my God. And good throw by Fairchild, but Conforto should have stayed a second. This is where knowing the over aggressive base running is going to kill the Dodgers. Yeah, Conforto's not. It's not even that fast. So looks like we're gonna have another. Okay, so we got a pitching change. Oh yeah, pitching change. Let's figure out who the hell we. No, not that. Flashback to March 27th. I mean, it's not that far back. Yeah, so that's gonna be like a normal thing, which I completely always keep forgetting to do is put this damn banner up when it comes to the pitching changes. And it looks like we are going to have it. So far, oh my goodness. All right, so I got Dylan Lee. We'll take on. We'll face Max Muncy here at the bottom of the sixth. All righty, let me get to take this banner off. And that's high. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That's foul back, not 92. No balls, or sorry, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That's fouled back, 1-2. And the 1-2. That's foul back 95. Still holds 1-2. And the 1-2. That is swung on a miss strike 3, but that doesn't matter. Top 7 we go. So 6 innings of the books. If you're a Braves fan, you must be happy the way how this team has played. Probably the better game, the only good game that they played. Oh, good God. Yep, 7 innings in so far going at the 7th. Quite honestly, but still, like I said too, like I said this too, even on Twitter. For those who don't follow me on Twitter, definitely I'll be there, be active as there, and also a little bit on TikTok and also IG. Definitely check out the social media pages. But still, the Dodgers need to be smarter on the base pass. Conforto should have stayed a second with less than 2 outs instead of going first or third and getting thrown out, which is true. I mean, first of all, you don't want to make the freaking the out at third base anyways. Like freaking baseball 101. No, I kind of get it. You know, in the situation you had to be in because you're down two. You need to get in. Now we got Kirby Yates now in the ball game. And the first pitch to De La Cruz, a swung on a miss, strike one. Now it's no balls and a strike. And the 0-1. Swung on a miss, strike two. 0-2. And the 0-2. That is swung on a miss, strike three. That is strikeout number one for Kirby Yates. Well, the pitching's not, well, I would say pitching's been, not say slightly an issue. That's just a disgusting splitter. Yeah. Ricochet off the foot, and yeah, just going to have to eat that. So that's going to be an infield base hit for Nick Allen. So we got one man gone. Now I got Stuart Fairchild. Oh, right off the back of the hamstring. And the first pitch. And there goes Nick Allen will take second on the steal. So no balls on the strike. Yeah. And the 0-1. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Stuart Fairchild 0 for 3. One of the times reached on an error. And that was by Muncy back in the earlier innings. And the 1-1. That is low, 2-1. And a little throw, and that gets away. Oh my gosh. And Nick Allen goes to third on another error by the Dodgers. That's their third of the night. I could imagine. I know Dodgers. I know y'all Dodgers fans tonight are frustrated as hell. Sloppy baseball can never get. I mean, yeah, I had to give it to freaking Kirby Yates. And the 2-1. And yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. 2-2. For Charlotte still. Lazarus down with the count even. And the pitch. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. That is 2 away here in the bottom of the top of the 7th. That's just dirty. That's in there, and no balls and a strike to Chadwick Tromp. So far, 0 for 2 with a walk here tonight. And the 0-1. That is low. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's time for the 1-1. That is swung on a miss. Nice splitter. 1 and 2. And just disappeared right off the table. And the 1-2. Chopped on the ground to third. Once he has it, easy hop. That is out number 3. So despite the throwing error and Nick Allen getting on, scoreless inning for Kirby Yates. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. The Braves still up 5-3. Oh my goodness, dude. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Freaking tired as shit today. But shout out to everyone that's been hanging out with me here tonight. Actually, first time I'm actually doing any type of late night baseball action, really. Ooh. It looks like Jarrett Kelnick. So we got some changes in the lineup for the Braves. We got Jarrett Kelnick going to be Jarrett Kelnick. A little pinch hit. We'll take the spot of Brian De La Cruz. And now we got Kiki Hernandez to lead it off here at the bottom of the 7th. Down 2. And the first pitch by Lee. That's in there at 91. No balls and a strike. I don't, Arco, because they're my division rival. Kind of like you don't like the Astros, which. And the 0-1. That's foul back. 0-2. But I would be honest, it's probably the first time I ever did any MLB game that was sloppy on both sides in terms of defensively. I mean, shit, we have the Braves. Yeah, 1 error, and that jazz. But it has a 3 by the. A lot of Philly, a lot of the NL East, a lot of our division want to see this team go winless. Well, I'm just saying. Well, like I said before, the first thing, like it's hard to not go winless, but like I said, I'm going to hit the panic button and stuff like that. But I mean, that is chopped on the ground up the middle. Now is easy play to first out number one. But if I'm any Dodgers fans, good lord, I know I'll be frustrated tonight. I mean, had multiple chances to get extra runs, can never, like, perfect example that you could have gotten some extra runs. If Pothead wasn't dumb enough on the base pass to get doubled up, and then you had Conforto getting thrown out at third. So I mean, there was a couple opportune chances for you to screw up. That's in there. No balls in the strike. Oh God, dude. And the 0-1 pit. Pothead just skies in the shallow left center. And Michael Harris II will make the catch for out number 2. And now I got Shohei, who's been very quiet tonight. I mean, still 1 for 3, but the last couple of bats kept him quiet. And that's missing no balls, or sorry, 1 ball, no strikes. And that is fouled back, 1-1. And that's dumped into left. That's going to fall for a base hit. So 2 for 4 for Shohei Ohtani tonight. That's surprising. Looks like we have a pitching change, don't we? Looks like we got a pitching change, people. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. Oh. We got him. Okay, I guess it's not a pitching change. Never mind. Let me fresh all that. God damn. Uh, oh. And now we got. Okay, so now we do have. Okay, so we do have a pitching change. I guess the. Yeah, Dice Bell Hernandez comes on. The first pickoff attempt. And the first pitch. Oh, that's high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Good God. Yeah. Good old sweet chin music. And the 1-0. That just swung on a miss. 1-1. And that is going to find the seats 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 is the count. And the pitch. And Ohtani on contact. And that is going to be caught for out number 3. Well, top of the 8 we go. Dodgers, again, can never. Seems like they're stalling out. Oh, boy. Yeah, so the Dodgers right now currently stalling the last few innings. Yeah, right. Shout out to the 102 that's so with me. Because good Lord. Like I said, it's been a while since I ever done a late night game. No, I'm not gonna be up. Well, luckily I get to sleep in a little bit because no, I'm gonna be up at 6 in the morning for work. Oh God. Yep. Top 8 we go. Still a 2-run game. Well, you're gonna have to find. And the first pitch from Dryer is in. Somehow clips the top of the zone. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 chopped on the ground to second. There's Edmund. Easy play for out number 1. Here at the top of the 8th. Oh, God, my head itches. So the count's 1-0. Somehow I clipped the zone, but an Albie, it's a straightaway right, left center. We nice little catch from Paul Heads for out number 2. So 2 away here in the 8th. And now we got Marcel Ozuna. So 0 for 1 with 3 walks and a run scored. And the first pitch. That's in there. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That is fouled off. 0-2. And the 0-2 from Dreyer. That's a bit high. 1-2. Wait, 2. That is chopped on the ground to short. Betts has it. And nice and dug out by Hernandez for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go with the Braves. To the bottom of the 8th we go. The Dodgers still down 2. Obviously, we're in the quick commercial break at the moment. And shout out to everyone who's been in here in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button as well. Make sure to ring that notification bell as well, because so you guys will not miss any of the new live streams that me and Tyler will be live for, or myself, depending on the situation. Damn, I'm freaking not. And oh, oh. Yeah, I'd love to see it though. Shout out to the 108 total people that's up in here. There's nothing wrong with overnight oats. So we got Hernandez, Teoscar Hernandez, Conforto, and then Smith be the schedule hitters here in the bottom of the 8th. Because time's running out for the Dodgers to get something going. Well, Teoscar Hernandez has been kept quiet here tonight. And the first pitch, sky to shallow right. And that's Fairchild making the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And you got Iglesias now warming up in the pen to close the door. in the ninth for the Braves to finally get their first one on the season. And Michael Conforto coming up also 1 for 1 on the night with 2 walks and a solo homer. And the first pitch is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That's in there, 1-1. That's high, 2-1. Ooh. And the 2-1. Ooh. That's high, 3-1. Good Lord. And the 3-1. That's off the hands, and Fairchild's going to let that drop, and that's going to be another base hit for Conforto. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Now you got Tommy Edman, who has a 2-run homer, in his first plate appearance, and also, I mean, you got to find simple real estate. So now we've got the tying run here in the 8th, and Tommy Edman. I'm sorry, Will Smith. Then you got Tommy Edman. Whoops. First pitch is a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. So Smith 1 for 3. Shout out to the 110 that's in here. And the 1-1-0, that's a bit high. 1 ball, or sorry, 2 balls, no strikes. So now you got Raisel Iglesias to come on. So a 5-out save. Bit ballsy, but we'll see if it pays off. Oh, you got a pitching change here, folks. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. All right. Can make it. So it's been good, but at the same time, been sloppy. Like I said, I kind of enjoyed this game. Despite the fact both teams played some slight sloppy defense. And it could be worse. Could have been worse. Could have been a whole lot worse, especially earlier in the game where you had freaking Snell could have let the Braves bust that shit wide open. But I mean, here we are. It's 5-3, 1 out, bottom 8. You got Tommy Edman, or it's nice. You got Will Smith still with it. Now we're going to face Iglesias as the tying run and the go ahead run on deck. So we'll see if it pays off for Snicker. Because, like I said, I'm not going to do really a jump to assumptions. And the Dodgers in 2024 led baseball so far in comeback wins with 43, but currently up to this point, 5 comeback, which still now leads Major League Baseball. So now we got Raisel Iglesias went 6-2 last season, 34 for 38 save opportunities with a sub-2 ERA. And with the count now 2-0 on Will Smith. And the first pitch. That is inside, ball 3. And the 3-0. That's in there, 3-1. Looks like the feel is a little bit down for Iglesias, because I think it usually tops from like 93, 94. I think between like 93 to 95. And the 3-1 is inside, ball 4, and walks the tying run. And now I've got the go-ahead run. Now coming to the plate in Tommy Edman to face Raisel Iglesias. So Tommy Edman averaged this season 300 against, so kind of even against both righties and lefties with a 300 batting average. And the first pitch to Edman swings and misses on the nice hack. No balls and a strike. Two for two with a single homer, a 2-run homer, and the 0-1. Chopped on the ground to first, and that's going to move the runners to second. However, that is going to be 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. So now we got Max Muncy. 0 for 3. And the first pitch. That's outside, ball 1. All right. What's going on, Juice? And that's foul back. 1-1. So it counts even 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. That is swung on the miss. 1-2. Center cut fastball, and you missed it. And the 1-2. That is fouled back into the seats. 1-2 still. And the 1-2. And Muncy to deep right center. That's going to fall at third base, and this game is tied. So a game time 2-run double. There you go. Boy, that's So now he's got the go-ahead run at second base. It's been inside. 1 ball, no strikes. To Kike Hernandez. And the 1-0. And Kike, deep left, staying fair. And it's just foul. Oh, my Lord. Talk about it. That's talk about playing a game of inches. Say about a foot outside the outside the foul pole. I know that's gotta be that's just probably gotta be annoying as shit. And the 1-1. That is fouled. Oh, and I got a piece of Trump. And the 1-2. 3 seconds on the pitch clock. That's chopped on the ground. Foul. A little bit of a looks like slight quick pitch. And the Dodgers chip back. If they can get the. Oh, god damn. I cannot wait to get a goddamn haircut. And the 1-2, and that's fouled back. Still holds 1-2. The count still holds 1-2. And the 1-2. That is popped sky. Trump to the backstop. And no, he can't make the grab. Yeah. And the 1-2 is swung on a miss. We're going to the 9th. So we got a tie game here, folks. Courtesy of Max Muncy finally actually broke out. In a way, you really needed it, especially going in the 9th. You gotta love it. You gotta. Let's scan for tickets. All right, who? Enrique? Let's still prefer Kike. Damn. That has got to be the toughest thing. Oh, Lord. So, down to the final inning. Oh, Lord Almighty. But scheduled hitters for the Braves, you got Riley Olson and Jarrett Kelnick going to take his first at bat here tonight. Now the tie game through 8. And Dryer will still stay in. The first pitch, high curveball, no ball, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's popped up. And the foul territory, that is going to find the seats. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out of 114. And the 1-1. That's a bit high. 2-1. And the 2-1. That's fouled back. 2-2. That's high. 3-2. So 3-2. And a 3-2 pitch. That is shot foul. Still holds full. And the 3-2 pitch again from Dreyer. That is lined on the ground. Nice one hop to Muncy for out number 1 here in the 9th. Yeah, look at a little bit of a broken bat. I'd love to see it, though. So now we got Matt Olson, who's also 1 for 3 tonight with a walk, and double, and 2 runs batted in. Also has a run scored tonight. And the first pitch. Takes the first pitch, breaking ball in there for strike 1. And the 0-1. Chopped on the ground inside the first base bag. That's a fair ball for out number 2. And 2 gone here in the 9th. And then in terms of the bottom of the 9th, you got Pages, and then top of the order, try to walk it off for the LA Dodgers over the Atlanta Braves. And the first pitch, that is fouled back. No balls and a strike to Jared Kelenic. That's going to find the seats. So 0-1. So for the season, 3 for 19 for Jared Kelenic. And not bad. There 131 games last year for Kelenic. I mean, I know he had to miss some time. And the 0-1, that's a bit outside. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, that's fouled back. 1-2. Yeah. And the 1-2. That is in the dirt. 2-2. And the 2-2. That is swung and a miss. Strike 3. The Dreyer gets his first strikeout of the night. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. The Pages and the top of the order for LA. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Now, Ohtani 2 for 4 on the night. You gotta love it. And Betts has been so far. Betts has been quiet. So has Teoscar Hernandez. Oh Lord! So yeah, Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and Kike Hernandez and Paez are the only ones in the Dodgers lineup that have been quiet tonight. But that may not matter for the walk-off win for the Dodgers. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But for those who are coming in, appreciate you guys coming in tonight, especially around this point in time. For those who are watching the Dodgers or the Braves, for those who do have the sports network for both, especially to my people, to anyone that's a Dodgers fan on the West Coast or here on the East Coast for the Braves, for the FanDuel Sports Network. Well, we'll see. It should be a good one. Yeah, it looks like Iglesias going to probably gotta try to at least force extras, which I think this would be second or third extra innings, I would believe it. And the best start of the season right now, Dodgers right now tied with the 1933 Yankees with a 7-0 record. It's the best start of the season. It goes with the Tigers and somebody else. But bottom of the ninth, we got Andy Paez. So we're 0 for 2 on the night. However, he has been on base with a hit by the pitch. And the first pitch from Iglesias. That's in there at 95. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That's fouled back. 0-2. Yeah, I definitely remember that. And the 0-2, just misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is. And the 1-2. That is swung on a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Raisel Iglesias. And now I got Shohei Ohtani with an opportunity to walk it off and continue this perfect 8-0 season to go 8-0 on the season. And the first pitch to Ohtani. Ohtani deep straightaway left center. That is over the wall. That is a walk-off win for Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers. And the Dodgers beat the Braves, and the Braves go 0-7 on the season. Wow. And Shohei continues the perfect season for the Dodgers. And Shohei, second career walk-off homer, third on the year. You gotta love it. Yep, Star Wars. I mean, you got one of the. Yeah. And Dodgers and my Philadelphia Phillies will be playing Saturday. We Friday, starting a Friday night. And that being said, everybody, appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for Friday Night SmackDown. Good night, everybody.